to the store to pick up some things. I don't know what.
Well, also Granddaddy.
Fine. Wonderful. Never been better.
Lenny, what's wrong? What's the
It's Meg! I could just wring her neck. I could just wring it.
Well, why? What'd you do?
Well, she went to the hospital and shamelessly lied to old Granddaddy, going on and on, telling such untrue stories and lies.
Well, like what? What'd she say?
Well, for one thing, she said she was going to have an RC record coming out with her picture on the cover eating pineapples under a palm tree.
Oh gosh, Lenny, maybe she is. Don't you think she really is?
Babe, she sat here this very afternoon and told me all she's done all year is work as a clerk for some dog food company.
Shoot, I'm disappointed.
Oh, and she went on to say that she was appearing on the Johnny Carson show in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time! Wow, Granddaddy's got a TV set right in his room. Imagine what a letdown that's going to be.
My word.
Oh, and she said that the reason he didn't use the money he sent her to come home for Christmas was because she was right in the middle of a multi-million-dollar motion picture. It was under too much pressure.
Well, mercy me.
It's called Singing in a Shoe Factory, and she's got a small leading role, not a large one.
For heaven's sakes.
Who ate my candy?
Meg?
Oh, that's just like her! Well, that's just like her!
Lenny, please.
She's gone and taken a bite out of each and every piece and put it right back in the box. Oh, it gets me mad. It gets me upset. She's always gone wild. Started smoking and drinking when she was 14 years old. Never made good grades. Hell, never made her own bed. And yet somehow, she always seemed to get what she wanted. She got singing and dancing lessons in a store-bought dress for her senior prom. Remember how she got 12 little jingle bells in her petticoats and us only 3? Why? Why would old Grandmama give her 12 little jingle bells and us only 3?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she didn't jingle them as much.
Gets me mad. I resent it. I do.
Don't resent Meg. Things have been hard for her. After all, she is the one who found Mama.
I know she's the one who found Mama, but that's always been the excuse.
But I tell you, Lenny, after it happened, she started doing all sorts of strange things.
Really? Like what?
Well, like things I never want to tell you about.
What sort of things?
Well, for instance, back when we used to go over to the library, Meg would spend all her time reading and looking through this big black book called Diseases of the Skin. Oh, it was full of the most sickening pictures you'd ever think. Things like rotten away noses and eyeballs drooping off the sides of people's faces and sores and scabs and eating away places all over all parts of people's
That's
body.
enough.
Anyway, she would spend hours and hours just forcing herself to look through that book. Oh, well, it was the same way she would stare at the poster of crippled children stuck up in the window at Dixieland Drugs. You know, the one where they want you to give a dime? Oh, she would stare at their eyes and look at the braces on their little crippled up legs. And then she'd purposely go and spend her time on a double scoop ice cream cone and eat it all down. She'd say to me, see, I can stand it, just look how I'm going to be able to stand it.
Mercy me.
And she said she was afraid of being a weak person.
Well,
I guess she cried in bed every night for such a long time.
Well, I guess you would have to be a pretty hard person to do what she did to Doc Porter.
Oh, shoot. It wasn't her fault that hurricane came and wiped Biloxi away. Just because their roof caved in and crushed Doc's leg, I never understood why people blamed all that on Meg.
Because it was Meg who refused to evacuate. Jim Craig and some of Doc's other friends went down to make sure everyone evacuated, but Meg refused. She thought a hurricane would be a lot of fun. Anyways, they said that she baited him into staying with her, said she dared him to stay.
Well, he had a mind of his own. He could have gone.
He didn't. Because he loved her. And after they got him back to the gym, she just left. She just left him for California. After that, Doc gave up his medical career altogether. Said he was tired of hospitals. You know, it's such a sad thing, too. We always knew he'd gonna be a doctor. Been calling him Doc for years.
Well, I don't know. I guess I don't have an agreement to talk because I just don't know. Gosh, she sure looked tired.
Feel tired.
They say women eat a lot of iron so they won't feel tired.
It's got iron in it, liver.
Yeah, liver's got it, and vitamin pills too.
Hey,
Hi, Meg.
here's your paper.
Oh, thanks. Oh, here it is, right on the front page. Lenny, where's the scissors?
Check over there in the ribbon drawer.
Okay.
saw how sick and tired old Granddaddy had gotten, the words just flew out of my mouth. All I wanted was to see him smiling and happy. That's all I ever wanted. I wasn't just going to let him sit there all miserable and sick and sad. I just wasn't.
Oh, Meg, he is sick, isn't he?
Why, he's gotten so white and milky that he's almost at bed.
Well, you still shouldn't have lied. It was just wrong of you to go on telling such lies.
Well, I know that. Don't you think I know that? I hate myself when I lie to that old man. I do. I feel so weak. And then I gotta go off and do 3 or 4 more things that I know he despised just to get even with that tired, old, bossy man.
Meg, do not speak that way about old Granddad. It seems so ungrateful. He went out of his way to make a home for us, make us feel like we were his own children. All he ever wanted was for us to be happy. That's all he ever wanted.
Well, I guess it was. But sometimes I wonder what we wanted.
Well, one thing I wanted was a team of white horses to ride Mama's coffin to her grave. That's one thing I wanted. Lenny, did you remember to pack my photo album?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, found it!
Seriously, babe, I don't understand why you have to put in all the unhappy things in your life. Why would you want to remember them?
Well, I just like to keep an accurate record, I suppose. Oh, look, here's a photo of me when I got married.
Let's see.
Oh, you look about 12 years old.
I was just 18.
You're smiling, babe. Were you happy then?
Well, I was drunk on champagne punch, I remember that.
Oh, look, it's Meg singing at Grace.
I wish you were still singing at Grace,
You are
Meg. I
so
wish you were.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
look,
you
she
are.
takes out-
You're
No, I'm not.
Quick, better turn the page. We don't want Meg crying.
Why, it's Debbie.
Where'd you get that picture, babe? I thought she'd burned them all.
Well, I just found it laying around.
What's that? What's that inscription say?
Jimmy, clowning at the beach, 1952.
Oh, look at that smile.
Those white teeth. Oh, turn the page, will ya? We can't do any worse than this.
Why, it's Mama and the cat.
Turn the page, will you?
That old yellow cat. You know, I bet if she hadn't hung that cat along with her, she wouldn't have gotten all the national coverage.
Why are we talking about this?
I'm with Meg. It was so sad. I remember the morning of the service when we all got dressed in our black velveteen suits. We just sat on the bed and I don't want it wrong.
And then old Granddaddy came in and he told us not to cry anymore because he was going to take us out for breakfast. Remember? Banana splits for breakfast.
That's right, banana splits for breakfast.
While Lenny was 14 years old then and he thought that would make everything all better.
Oh, I remember he said first he all we wanted. I think I ate about 5. He just kept shoving them down us.
God, we were so
Oh,
sick.
we were so sick.
Lenny's face turned green.
I was sick as
Old
a dog.
Grandma was furious.
You see, the thing about old Granddaddy is that he keeps trying to make us smiling and happy, but instead we end up getting sick and turning green and throwing up in the flower arrangements.
Oh, that was me. I threw up in the flowers. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, Lenny. Oh, Meg.
Oh, babe. Lenny, it's so good to be home.
Hey, I have an idea.
What?
Why don't we play cards?
Let's do
Oh,
it!
let's do
Because
it.
I refuse to stay playing hearts on that long.
Oh, I know. I'll look at the black
Here,
pot.
let me get that old black popcorn pot out.
Somewhere.
Gosh, I sure hope I remember all the rules. A heart's good or bad?
Bad, I think. Aren't they, Lenny?
Right, but the Black Sister's the worst of all.
Oh, and the Black Sister's the Queen of Spades.
And the spades are the black ones that are the puppet dog feet?
Right, and she counts a lot of points.
And points are bad.
Right. Here, let me get some paper. We'll keep score.
Look at how old these cards are.
Oh, let me see.
I'll get it. Hello? No, this is Meg Magrath. Why, Doc, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. You're where? Why, sure, come on over. No, it's fine, I'm sure. Come right on over. All right. Bye. That was Doc Porter. He says he's going to come on over.
Is he?
He said he wanted to see me.
Well, do you still want to play cards?
I don't think so.
Come on, you know it's not very much fun playing cards with only 2 people.
I'm sorry. Maybe after Doc leaves, I'll join you.
Oh, I know. Maybe Doc won't stay. We can play a game of bridge.
I don't think so. You see, Doc never really liked cards much, but maybe we could go out somewhere.
Meg.
What?
Well, you know Doc's married now.
I know. You told me.
As long as you know that. As long as you know that.
I know. She made the pot.
So how many cards do I deal out?
Excuse me.
All of them or what?
Meg, could I ask you something?
What?
Well, I just wanted to ask you.
What?
Well, why did you go and take one little bite out of each and every piece and put it right back in the box?
Well, I was looking for the ones with nuts.
The ones with nuts?
Mm-hmm.
It's a box of creams. All that are in it are creams.
Oh.
You know, this is my one birthday present, my only one.
I'm sorry. I'll get you another box.
I don't want another box. It's not the point.
What's the point?
Well, the point is that you have no respect for other people's belongings. You just go and take whatever you want. You just take it. Why, remember how you got 12 golden jingle bells on your petticoats?
God, she's
And
talking
David and I
about
were only
those
left 3 of
stupid
these?
jingle bells again.
What's an example? A specific example of how you always seem to get what you want.
Lenny, you're just upset because Doc called.
You think I'm upset because Doc called? Why, I've long since given up worrying about you and all your men.
Look, I know I've had too many men. Believe me, I've had way too many men. But it's not my fault that you haven't had any. Except for maybe that one from Memphis.
What one's from Memphis?
The one Babe told me
Babe,
about.
I can't tell anyone.
Oh, why do you have to go over your big now?
to know.
Oh, can't you use your head?
Tell
No one.
anybody else.
No, I never told anyone else. Somehow it just slipped out to me. Really, it just flew out of my mouth.
Did you have wings on your tongue?
Sorry, Lenny, real sorry.
Just never trust you again.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lenny, we were worried about you. We just wanted you to be happy.
Happy? I'll never be happy.
Well, not if you keep living out your life as old granddaddy's nursemaid.
Meg, shut up!
Well, I can't help it. I just know the reason she stopped seeing this man from Memphis was because of old granddaddy.
What, they didn't tell you the rest of the story?
Well, she might have said something about a shrunken ovary, but I don't believe a word of that story.
Well, I don't care what you believe. It's so easy for you. You have men falling in love with you left and right. But me, my hair's coming out in the comb and I have this shrunken ovary. What man is going to love me? Who's going to love me?
A lot of men.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
Old granddaddy's the only one who seems to think otherwise.
Doesn't want to see me rejected and humiliated.
Come on, Lenny, stop being so pathetic. God, you make me so angry when you stand there looking so pathetic. So just tell me, did you really ask the man from Memphis? Did you really ask the man from Memphis all about it?
No, I didn't. I didn't, okay? I didn't want him to not want me.
Lenny.
Don't talk to me. I hope this doesn't make me mom.
See? She didn't even ask the man from Memphis. She just broke it all off because of old granddaddy. What a jackass fool.
Meg, shut up!
Why do you have to make Lenny cry? I just hate it when you make Lenny cry. Lenny, oh Lenny.
Well, I feel I'd